Live. Hello, y'all. It's Jess and Jess Talks, and this is episode 37.
Hey. Oh, that's
KRB is Jess and Jess Talks, and I'm with my handsome co-host today, Mr. Reed.
Hey, what's going on, KRB?
We out here on this beautiful Saturday, 6 to 7, and first dose by Jess. When you look good, you feel good. So today's episode is what's today's episode, Mr. Reed?
Oh man, we talking about maintaining our cups and only allowing access to the overflow from our cups. So stay tuned, man. It's gonna be a good one for real.
Our cup, like the cup
Our
we drinking
cup.
on.
It's similar, yeah, just like that. But our cup runneth over.
Come on.
Is a part of a verse in the scripture
Mm-hmm.
that I'm referencing to. When I'm talking about our cup, everyone, the Most High gave everybody their own cup, their own space to protect, right?
Right.
And as we pour into our cup with knowledge and love and family and life, you know, our cup may overflow if we're doing a good job with maintenance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so from that overflow, it's full of love, it's overflowing life, it's overflowing prosperity, it's overflowing, and from that we have extra that we can share with our loved ones, with community and things of that nature. But there comes a problem when there is no overflow.
Wow.
And all we have is what's in our cup, and we choose to share what's in our cup. That's a problem because that's really ours.
That's ours.
That's ours.
Man.
That's what the Most High gave us.
That's deep.
Yeah.
And I most definitely can identify with that.
Man.
A lot of times, because I'm a giver,
yeah,
I have always been a giver, even as a child. And I think nothing of it, doing something for people, giving, like I done gave my last so many times. I just don't even, think of it because I know God provides for me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I just be feeling like, if I have it and I know I'm gonna be able to get it again, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, he ain't gonna leave me out here without he always take care of me. But at the end of the day, what I am learning is those same people that I'm giving my last to, they wouldn't even think once, twice, 3 times. They wouldn't even consider giving me a part. Not even saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that people have to do what I do for them because I don't expect me from other people. Yeah. I've learned that. That's impossible. Absolutely. Because God made me the way he made me. He made you the way he made you. Yeah. He made baby boy the way he made him. Yeah. I mean, it's everybody is made a different way. Like you said, their cup is their cup. So I can't get mad at you if you're not willing to do those same things that I have. Even though we both are capable of doing for one another, that don't mean that you will. That don't mean that you want to.
That's the truth. Now, they may not want to. And then too, everybody don't have the same size cup. He don't give everybody the same size cup. And he may start us with the same size cup, but he has to watch us manage that cup,
right,
in order to get the next size up. We may be stuck in the small size, but we got a medium, large, extra large. We got the big gulp. I want the big gulp.
You want the big gulp.
The big gulp. But they have to fill that cup up first. Yeah. That's a lot to fill.
Look, what they call that Sunny cup, that big one, the raw 44.
Yes, that one, the big 44 ounce. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have that size cup.
Yeah.
And it takes time to fill that one up. So we and from the outside looking in, someone may be like, man, they can help. Man, they got this. They got
Come
that.
on.
They can do it. Man, you don't know
counting your stuff.
Come on, man. Yeah. You don't know what somebody can do. So, we have to get out of that.
They'll hit you with their baller. Come on, baller. I know you got it.
Man, you got it. Man, I can't call it, but you got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, but it's we being funny, but it's the truth. Like people always have an expectation for you, but when it comes to the shoe being on the other foot, it's like you can't find them.
You can't find them.
You know, and I went to a funeral today. My best friend died, and it was just crazy that I've seen people that I have not seen since middle school today. And one of my girlfriends was saying it's very sad that this is how we're seeing each other because one of our closest friends has gone ahead and went to the other side, you know what I'm saying? And of course it was her time, regardless of how it happened. But at the end of the day, it's self-reflection is real. And I generally don't like to go to funerals. I really don't. I try my best just to go to the wakes and not the funerals. But that being such a close person to me, that I love that girl like my sister. And to see her children have grown so much and it's just crazy. The last time I saw them kids, they was like little babies, 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? Like little bitty kids. And to see them now 18, 19, 20, it's like, wow, this much time has went by. And I actually said some words, and I usually don't do that either.
You spoke at
and I did. I really never do that. But they said, you know, if you have some kind words to say to lift up the family, say it. And I usually don't. And one of my other girlfriends was like, Jessica, you gotta say something. You know, you got to. Man. And I'm like, ugh. But I don't like, so even though people don't think so, I'm very shy. I'm very shy. Like I'm very shy. Then I was emotional. It was like a lot. I'm already, you know, because in that kind of venue, you don't want to say the wrong thing. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I brought my best foot forward. Of course, I was just. So I did my best to be as transparent and honest as possible because at the end of the day, nobody want no bullshit. Especially at a time of grieving, especially at a time of losing somebody so close. Like I said, her kids was there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Years old. Her kids was there. And to see them and to understand that they'll never be able to hug their mom again. They'll never be able to give their mom a kiss. They'll never be able to feel their mom embracing them. You know, popping in on them when they sleep. You know what I'm saying? At nighttime. It's those things that mothers do, even though fathers are important, of course, but it's just something about her husband got up there. He said, "It's no way he can replace everything that she do for their son. There's no way he can even match it." And so to hear that and to be thinking about what we're talking about today, pushing it through and only giving people, you know, the overflow, that thing is real because I'm imagining how many times she went out of her way for other people. And when I tell you it was, and it's not no, you know, no hit on nobody, but I just felt like it should have been some faces I feel like should have been there, wasn't there. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know for a fact how much she was an impact for a lot of our friends, even throughout these years. I've been on her since 5th grade, and it was people that she knew longer than me. And to understand that they wasn't there. I mean, and I know stuff happened, but it's like certain people, when you know they've been there for you, you gotta show up. I don't care what nobody say. That's why I tell people, man, if you ain't been showing up while I'm alive, don't come to my stuff. That's the thing. I got two friends. Friends on white. And I say, hey, man, you see such and such, kick them out. Don't let them come to my stuff. Please, and they talk about just, kick them out. Because I don't want nobody fake chanting what my family is putting together for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
And that's probably why those people weren't there. Because they weren't there in real life.
Then that's good.
You know, be for me in real life. I can't do nothing about when I'm gone. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing. I don't read nothing from that. My kids can't tell me what's going on. Facts. Do it while I'm living.
But I did my best though to say the best thing I could say. I'm sure you. I just said some good memories I had from her. Told them kids I've been seeing them since they came out of their mama, and it's just crazy to see them this big and to know that they don't even know who I am, but I was literally there when they was younger. It was just like a real self-reflection for me, to me. And she have twin girls, and when I tell you, both of them look like her at different times. If that makes sense, but they both look like her. Okay. and even her son, like they just beautiful kids. And it's just to think about the overflow, all of the people that you helped throughout this life, and to think that you be giving them what's in the cup. Man, what's right there in the cup, and you taking the overflow. That was just so real to me. Yes, that was just so real to me being there and seeing that. I was almost in a daze for most of the funeral because my girlfriend was like, "Hey, you okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'm okay," but I'm just really processing it because life been going ever since I found out she passed. Yeah. But it's just kind of like to be sitting there in that moment at the funeral was a lot because it's the reality that this is really happening. Mm-hmm. Somebody I've been around so long in my life is no longer in my life, and the minister that was over the funeral at the time, he was just saying how like we always say, this person did that, this person did that, and you looking at all of these things, but at the end of the day, once they gone, they gone. They're gone. It ain't nothing. Why do people want to know how a person passed? Man, why do that even matter? And it was just thinking about that, and that's a real thing. And my girlfriend got up there and said, it's sad how we allow social media to be our way that we check in on people. And she said, it's so sad that the last time I actually spoke with her was on social media. And she said, and I feel terrible to know that that was the last time I actually had communication with her. And it's just, that's a real thing. And people be on social media like it's a real place. It is not a real place. It is a place of business, most definitely. You can get some business on there. But when it comes to really just communicating with people and meeting people, that is not the place for that.
Well, it's not a replacement for human activity. You know what I'm saying? Human interaction. Yeah. Like we were all placed to have interaction. Yes. Like everybody thrives off of each other. Everything at the tree, we thrive off the trees thrive off of us. For every single entity. So
what my pastor says, a circle of life.
Man, listen. The whole that I listen to that song, I promise you, at least a few times every month. I love that song.
Yeah.
I promise you. Man, the circle of life is everything. It's a whole revolving door. So
full circle for sure.
Yeah, man.
Full circle.
Yeah, man. That's I'm glad that you had that experience today, although it was a funeral.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you were able to overcome and push through some of that anxiety.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking, you know what I mean?
And I know people on here probably like, what you talking about? She shy. She don't hear every week.
Man, shoot. They don't understand the battle behind getting on here for 2 hours.
Man, look. Real talk.
Man, it's a whole mental war. Because we dealing with things ourselves and want to keep you.
But I'm here for y'all. I'm motivated
and informed. Absolutely. That's what it's about.
Talk about with a smile on my face, with a real smile on my face. It's not a fake smile. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to do this. On that note, KERB, I thank y'all once again for being who y'all are and trusting me to be a part of the platform. I just like So, once again, thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of this platform. Thank you for allowing me to share my platform. And thank you. All right, so YouTube, thank y'all for tapping in as usual. Thank you for showing me love, the likes, the shares, etc. Thank you for being so kind to myself and my co-host.
Hey.
And we just here to make things shake. You know what I'm saying? We want to make things shake in a positive way. Yep. We're not trying to make nobody feel bad about themselves because we all working through life. And we're working through life.
Through life. And if you feel bad, let's talk about it. Right. Put it in the comments. And honestly, let's talk about it, man. Open it up.
Come on.
Because the conversation, yes, it is a triggering conversation. I'm triggered through conversations, and we need to learn to appreciate that sometimes because understanding and accepting constructive criticism are just thoughts, independent thoughts. You know what I mean? Understand how to process those and allow space for those.
Processing things, yes.
Yeah, allow space for outside thoughts, and so yours can grow.
Oh yeah.
That's just what it's about. You know what I mean? So nah, this cup, this cup, you know, y'all.
So, what example do you have? Like, what kind of experience do you feel like you had when you were giving some people right out of the cup and versus letting them get the overflow?
Well, it's always the people closest to you.
Come on, man.
It's always the people closest to you, and at the end of every situation where I felt my cup was empty,
yeah,
I could only blame anybody but myself. I could only blame anybody but myself because
that's real transparency.
I hadn't learned the lesson yet. You
Yeah.
know, and yeah, it looked foolish. Some people, the people who's watching you pour out of your cup, man, they think they getting over on you. You know what I'm saying? They laughing in your face, talking behind your back, all that. But when you realize it, you know, it's completely different. When you once you start to protect your cup and know, man, this was for me. He put this. He told me to hold this for me.
Yeah.
And I've been giving this away. I'm only supposed to give what I'm overflowing. And if I ain't got no overflow, man, nah, I can't.
What's the point?
I can't do that today. I'm sorry. You know, I can't do this. I can't. And understanding that every time I tell somebody no or tell another situation no, I'm also telling myself yes. At the same time.
You're giving yourself that power back.
Yeah.
That energy. Yeah. Because we're all pulling off of one another. All of us. And it's like when you get to the point where people are just draining the life out of you, literally, like I've literally lived through so many situations dealing with people, and I'm like, man, why do I feel this way? Why am I feeling so tired? You know, you get tired because it's life, but I'm feeling like I don't have nothing to give for me. Like I don't have nothing to, like I go to sleep and wake up and it just feel like this is repetition. Like this all is happening. Like where's the joy? Where's the happiness? Where's the peace? And then it's like
you gave it all out.
You gave it all out.
You poured your whole cup
out. Whole cup.
And it's empty. And the overflow done dried up. The sun and dried it all
out up. Here dry.
And now we got to replenish the cup. And now the cup done cracked.
Come on here.
Cause it ain't
nothing something with that.
I'm telling you, the cup cracked now. We got to repair the cup or get a new one. Pray for a new one.
Pray for a new one.
Ask for a replacement cup.
But he will restore.
He'll restore it. Yeah. If we deserve it, if we learn the lesson. He'll let you refill the cracked cup.
Look, that's one thing about it.
He will let you refill the cracked cup.
Yeah.
Until you're ready for the restoration cup.
Ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta stay ready to keep from getting ready at all times.
I'm talking to myself too now, you know.
Oh, it's always the mirror I'm looking in. It's always the mirror that, like, for real. It's always the mirror.
Man.
Every day, I'll be thinking about things. It's like, okay, so what do I do today? What's on the schedule today? And we get in that mindset, and it's like, do I ever turn it off? Because that's draining. Sometimes we drain ourselves, not realize.
Yeah, we can.
And most of the time, that's my issue. Like I'm going. Like I be feeling like, oh, I need to do this. Well, I ain't do that. Well, shoot, let me do this. And I've been and forgot 2 other things that I was already doing at that time. So it's just kind of like giving yourself that time, being patient with you. You know, showing that, okay, this is not what I'm supposed to be focused on right now. Let me get this done. They can wait. And like you said, anytime you tell somebody no, because it will take your time away from what you need to do for you, you are taking some of your power back.
You're taking your power back, man.
And that's real.
You're taking inventory
I love
of your emotional real estate, episode 2, season 5. And we maintaining the cup.
Season 5 going live.
Come on, going live. And we maintaining the cup after we've taken proper inventory.
Oh yeah.
You know, so yeah, man, sure. Now, people don't deserve what's yours.
They don't deserve what's yours.
They don't deserve what's yours. If you give them what's yours, what do you have left?
What do you have?
And then don't complain about Father, where's I don't have this and that, and he looking like I gave it to you.
I gave it to you already.
You gave it away. What you want me to keep giving you, son? You ain't protecting what I gave you.
Yeah, you ain't even appreciate it.
You know, yeah, you gave it away. Man. I'm tired of that. I'm trying to show him, man, I'm gonna keep everything.
Man, look.
You gave for me.
On that note, we're gonna get these people that rock steady.
Right.
That Aretha Franklin.
That Aretha. She gonna bring you home.
She gonna take you somewhere. Yeah, that's for sure.
That's right.
Okay, so YouTube, what y'all got going on? How was y'all Saturday? What y'all got coming up this coming week? What's going down?
Yes, and who got cracks in their cups?
Who got the cracks in their cup?
For real, man.
That is a real thing.
Who got the cracks in their cup, man?
And what are you doing to fix them?
Please, and then don't be talking about I'm double stacking them. I'm double cupping. Nah. You still got a leak.
So ain't no way.
Yeah, you still got a leak, man. So yeah. Who got cracks in their cup? And who's not afraid to talk about it?
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Who's not afraid to talk about
Drop a comment, man. Let's talk about these cracks so we can mend them.
Oh yeah.
And move on.
We gotta make the improvements. We ain't doing no tripping. We gonna look in the mirror and acknowledge what we messed up at and keep it moving.
Exactly. Square business.
Let's go.
Cracks in the cup.
Cracks in the cup. Man, hold up.
Man.
You remember that people always try to say they little flow.
H-time, that's what we at.
Houston, real, Texas, stand up.
Real dope. Real dope.
But on the serious note, like I have been really taking inventory, like we said last week, taking inventory of my mental, taking inventory of who I'm allowing to have that kind of control of me, because you get that control away not even realizing it. Anytime you're thinking about other people when you're supposed to be focusing on something you need to do, you need to reevaluate the inventory. Anytime you think about somebody from the past, if something you're doing gonna affect them and they're not even active presently, that's when you know you gotta take inventory. Okay, why did they have that kind of power for me to be trying to move forward and do something positive and do something different and better for me?
Exactly.
And I'm including the thought of them.
Exactly.
That's
letting them drive you
power.
Crazy. Yeah, man. Nah. And then so now you flip it, take your power back.
Come on.
And drive them crazy. Because now they tripping because they realize I don't even have this power no more. What happened?
They know they ain't got it.
What happened?
And they trying their best to figure out what happened.
Man, they ain't said nothing to me. What happened?
Oh, they just gonna ignore me, I guess.
Dang. Shoot.
That's funny. I can't stand you. So, but that's a real thing though. You gave them their power, you gotta take it back. And it's even better when you don't even have to say nothing. They pointed out to you, hey man, you good? Yeah. This how you know. Are you acting funny? When they hit you with that you acting funny, you know you did a good job.
Exactly. I just say, nah, man, I just been taking care of myself.
Yeah, that's all.
They don't even want to hear that.
Oh, they hate that.
You take care of you. Take care of me.
Got to.
Having fun.
Always focus on you and focus on the plan. Focus on the plan and not the move. Man. That's one thing that I've really been pushing through on. Focusing on the plan. Mm-hmm. Just because, you know, my tire got on flat, I still got to get to work. So relax, what I'm going to do? I got to change the tire. I got to get air in the tire. Like something got to happen with this tire for me to remain on course. Absolutely. Because I got to do.
You got to do it.
I got to do it.
It has to be done.
Talking about we got to eat. The kids got to eat. The lights bills got to get paid. So we're going to have to suck it up and get things done. So it's just being real with yourself. Crazy thing. We was at the funeral. A lot of stuff was. It was stuff at the funeral, guys. So I'm sitting there, and the man said a very specific thing. He said, "This is a time for lifting them. This is a time for making sure that you give them some uplifting words, support them, motivate them. So get up here with motivation." Mm-hmm. That's key. That's what he said. The first person that got up there started crying. Ma'am, you clearly didn't hear what this man just said. You clearly, I'm talking about, and so one of my, cause this my classmates, so other classmates there, and so when they finally got her to get down, my friend was like, "Oh," I said, "Yeah, man, please remove her," and she bust out laughing. I said, "Man, I'm sorry, I can't." She said, "You just a real nigga," and I bust out laughing because clearly I've always been this way. I can't make this up. I'm just me. I'm just this. It's a real thing. And so it made me laugh. Yeah, it made me laugh because I'm like, I ain't seen this girl in years. And she literally said, so the thing that she said, that's what I tell people, because somebody was like, one time I was out to eat. I was out to eat with some of my friends. For another friend, she got engaged. She didn't know she was getting engaged, but it was like a surprise thing. And so one of my other friends was with her husband, and she say, "Hey, Jess, what you been up to?" And I say, "Nothing, been the last real nigga left." Yeah. And so when I said that, she looked at her husband, and I'm not thinking nothing. I don't give a damn what this nigga think. Yeah. And so she was like, shit he hate when females act masculine. And I say, act masculine? I say, how did I act masculine? She say, because that's something dudes say. I said, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Before I knew it, that's what I said. Hey. And I had to catch myself because I just gave them some energy. Because she not even somebody that I talk to regularly, so you don't even really go into that. Yeah, right. Yeah. And so I gave them too much of my energy at the time. But seeing somebody try to use what I said, and I'm chilling, I'm being me, somebody take that to a negative place. But then I have another situation where somebody understand me and understand that I'm being real. That's me being real. That's not me trying to pick on nobody or pick with nobody. I'm chilling. So I'm learning to not allow other people misunderstandings of me affect me. Affect me how I'm doing, because that I read something the other day. I'm always reading some looking at stuff. I read something and it said, "You worried about somebody else's life. That ain't what you're supposed to be worried about." Anytime you think about somebody else's life, you already messing up, because that's their life. They don't got nothing to do with you. Focus on you. Stay on course. And once again, maintain your cup. It's just everything has been like literally going to what we've been talking about, and it made me excited because I feel like we're on point. Oh, we on point. We on point, and the viewers believe we on point too, man. They tapping in. They loving what they hearing, because so many people have been mismanaging their cup, man. Oh yeah. And I am people. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I had to realize it first, but I promised myself I would never mismanage it again. Come on. There are struggles that I may deal with here from time to time because I'm weak in some areas still. I'm still learning and growing, but I will never mismanage my cup again. We got to get out our feelings. Come on here. And get in what's real, because the feelings gonna have you messed up out there. I'm gonna go with that word. Man, look. Feeling your feelings is not a safe place. No. I'll tell you that. No. And when we were younger, somebody be getting all the time, "Man, get out your feelings." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get out your feelings. Yeah, and now that we grown, we getting older, you watch people just live in their feelings. Mm-hmm. They got a chip on their shoulder. Mm-hmm. Anytime somebody say something, what you say, nobody ain't even talking to you, bro. Mm-hmm. Chill out. But that's because they've never dealt with their feelings. Come on. They never deal with. They grew up hearing, "Man, get out your feelings, get out your feelings." They didn't. That's the time to deal with your feelings. Yeah. To properly learn them, so we can curate these actions and thoughts in our adult lives. But that goes along with emotional maturity, though. Like if you don't have the intellect to understand that stuff is going to happen bad, I'm not going to like it. So how am I going to handle that? Because it's not what we did; it's what you do after that happens. Exactly. We can flip out, we can knock all the shit off the table, or we can chill out, get focused, handle what we need to handle, and move on. Move on, man. If one situation or 15 seconds, because usually issues only happen within seconds. Yeah. A couple minutes. Don't give it the rest of your life. You can't. Don't give it 6 months. Don't give it 3 months. 9 months. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. You're going to find yourself losing. Come on.
You're gonna find
You're gonna be last place, big baby. Last place.
Square business.
Look,
unless you're strong enough.
Come on. I was listening to our boy this morning, E.T.
Yeah.
E.T. say, he was just saying how like we be sad or we be upset or we out in our feelings and then we just disappear. Yes. He said he had a friend that would always, talk to him. He always talked to him, and he said one day he just didn't hear from him no more. So he said I hit him up. I'm like, man, what's up? What's good? He told me, yeah, man, I'm in a bad place. I'm depressed. I'm sad. He said, man, no, we're not talking like that. What are you depressed about? What are you mad about? What can you do to fix that problem? Because we have to be solution oriented, or we're gonna live in it. We're gonna stay right there in that place. And it's so many of us, because I've been there, and you just try to figure it out by yourself. But sometimes you need to outsource. Like you said, that's why we're here to connect with one another. Yes. Because everybody has something. You may have the tools that I need that I ain't got you. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But you won't know I need the tools to try to communicate that. So see something, say something. Like we tell the kids when I was a cop. See something, say something.
And feel something, say something.
Oh yeah. Somebody, if you get there, what they say, your spidey senses, get the tingling. You right. It's something going on, something not right. Hey man, you good? Is it something, like it is just all about effective communicating. Like don't be out here trying to be strong, trying to be prideful. Everybody need help sometimes.
And quit playing with people's emotions. Because understanding that we are mismanagers of our cups. Yeah. People don't have time to be pouring themselves out. You know what I'm saying? Into empty vessels. Yeah. Into other empty cups. Just to find out, man, that you wasn't even square to begin with. Like, man, leave people, because that's where the suicides come from. Exactly. That's where the homicides come from. That's where the life sentences come from. Mm-hmm. That's where the fatherless and motherless children come from. That's where all of that come from. It's because somebody done played the wrong game.
And then people get mad at me for telling the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Because have you ever heard of it? Upsetting me for telling them the truth.
Well, they got to be mad.
They stay mad at me, baby. If I don't do that else, I can piss people off. And that's not my, go-to. I'm not trying to. Yeah. But if me being real with you and being honest with you upset you, then that's a you problem. Because I ain't lying. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, and I'm going to be honest about the situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with you. At all. I don't even know you. Thank you. But right is right.
Probably could kill
it. Wrong is wrong. I don't even know you, man. But if it's some stuff going around in my presence, come on, it's my obligation and duty.
I can't sit there.
I cannot sit in the middle of this and not say something. Come on. Not me. I got people looking at me. I got people that's following me and my actions. They got to know how to move. They got to know how to do right by folks.
Oh yeah, because we being real and not fake. And on that note, I'm gonna play this. This fake. Right here, fake. They probably say this girl's always laughing, and I am. So, what we got? I'm trying to think. It was something else I was about to say. Y'all know my brain be going and fast forward. Sure. It'll come to me. I don't remember. So, how was your week, sir?
It was great. It was busy. I did a lot of. I started writing again this week. I start getting my thoughts out of my head.
Got to.
And looking at them now is honestly it's amazing because I'm like, dang.
You looked at your old ones?
I have. I found a book of my old ones about a month ago.
That's what the real growth at. When you look at them old ones, I'm like, man, I was tripping.
Exactly. I was tripping. Man, I was ahead of my time. I was ahead of the game. Yeah. Type thing.
And you thinking you spazzing out, but you really on point.
And you on point. Come on, like, it's wild. It's wild to see that. So this week, I was intentional about writing. Getting this.
Y'all heard that word? Intentional.
Intentional. We have to be intentional about everything we
everything.
do. Everything.
Everything counts.
Be where your feet are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you be where your people is. If you're sitting at the dinner table, be there. Put your phones down. Be present. If you're out on a date, be there with your person. You know what I'm saying? Put your phone down, man. Don't talk about work and all that. Talk about you guys. You know, if you're with your kids, be with your kids. If you're on vacation, be on vacation. Like, be intentional in everything we do. I guarantee you'll get the most fulfillment out of it.
Wow.
You get the most fulfillment out of it. So that's what I'm this week I was intentional in writing, and I did gain plenty fulfillment.
And look at you. You set that goal and you made it. I know that's right. I love to see it.
I'm happy for me.
You should be. Come on. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Look, and so that's another thing. When I picture again, I'm always watching stuff, listening to stuff. So they were like, this week, clap for yourself every day. Give yourself an applause. And so them people probably like, what the hell is she clapping for? I'm just clapping because it's like so many things are in place that we don't even realize it's already done for us. But we sitting up here overthinking, stressing ourselves out, getting mad at people that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Leave them people alone. Them people, they'll let them mind their business, mind your business.
Let me tell you, don't get caught up in this manifestation.
Come on.
Stuff and forget how this life really works. You know, people thinking, man, if I just say it and think it,
you gotta do some work.
It's gonna happen. No, you have to do some work. And if you truly praying to the Most High, the one I pray to,
come on here.
He ain't gonna never happen how you think it ought to happen.
Look,
it's gonna happen. So what you're supposed to be doing is preparing yourself to realize what He's doing in your life while He's making it happen. So you can be at peace, because you can't pray and worry at the same time. That don't work. But we're supposed to be preparing ourselves to witness and recognize.
Come on, witness.
To move forward.
I love that. Man, you say the things the right way. You put them things together.
Well, we think we just supposed to think it and it happen.
Yeah.
And then not even sharp enough to recognize it when it's being
done. Come on,
done.
man. Because look, if you don't grind, you don't shine.
Hey, come on, man.
So, I'm always teaching with so slick. So at the end of the day, y'all, we have to mean what we doing. We have to mean what we doing. We have to mean what we saying.
Please.
I feel like a lot of times people say or do things that they think people want to hear, people want to see. And when you're doing that, you're not being real with yourself. You most definitely not even give yourself opportunity to grow. You're not giving yourself opportunity to level up. Because if I'm going to sit there and do what the next person is doing, how am I ever going to get what I need to for me? That's what they needed to do. I can't follow what they did unless we're doing the same thing. Now, if we're doing the same thing, then that's another thing. But if they up here, talking about lap bands and they talking about, health in a way of losing weight without being healthy in that way, I can't get on that bandwagon because I'm all about natural stuff.
Exactly.
I'm all about natural stuff. I'm not about going in there letting nobody cut up on me. For me, that's not for me. It's not nothing against people that do it because everybody have their reasons. But me, I'm not gonna do that. And so I have to push through and be.
So you're not gonna go sit in the lap band conference?
I'm not, because it's not gonna help me.
Fake.
Just because everybody else is going.
Exactly.
I've never been that kind.
Not as weak.
I was kind of looked at like an outcast. You know what I'm saying? I was like popular, but I didn't do half of the stuff everybody was doing, mainly because I didn't care. It never really, grabbed my attention. And another thing is, I hate to be around a lot of people unnecessarily. Like, if we there to do business, we there to make some money, make some changes. We there to be a community and do some stuff. Cool, I'm out for that. But y'all just want to hang out, and I can hang out at home.
You know what I'm saying?
And that stuff is free. And I know everything going to taste good in my house. So I've always been the gathering person. We can have a gathering. Y'all come to my house because my house is always safe.
Yeah.
Regardless of where I live, it's gonna be safe because I'm gonna pray over that thing, and I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
So it's me. It's mine. It's my space. So I'm big on doing what's best for me. I always have been, and I used to think something was wrong with me. Like, well, dang, but why don't I like that kind of stuff? Well, why don't I? So
you're peculiar people.
Exactly.
We're supposed to be peculiar.
And I'm learning that I can't live no life but what's mine. I gotta stay on my path. And so I have to protect my cup because that's my path. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't allow that person that never came to nothing I'm doing, and it's nothing against my friends be getting mad at me. So, hey man, I'm not saying because if y'all can't make it, y'all can't make it. But I'm saying like people that just be leeching. You know, they want to come as long as it's something they can benefit from. Mm-hmm. Now, if you coming and you were trying to gain something, I'm gonna give you whatever I can. You know, whatever I'm a resource.
Overflow. No, you know we ain't giving them everything.
But they I'm only saying, get the overflow. But that's what they can get. Okay. Because we learned
whatever
that
they can scrape up
whatever they can scrape up from the overflow. They're not getting what's in the cup anymore. No. Let me make sure I say it the right way. Y'all ain't getting the cup no more. No. She got a new cup. I got a new cup.
That is hers.
Go out and fill it back up for me. And so what I'm not gonna do is be so easily persuaded. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that even though I'm very observant, I have my blinders on, like you said, with the people that's closest to me. So I'm learning to take them blinders off and believe what you're showing me. You know what I'm saying? Believe what you're showing me. I can't think about the past stuff. I can't think about how much we did together and how well we matched together. Because right now, we ain't on that same level.
No.
So you can't get the same, you know, interaction. You can't get the same energy.
No. Because your energy ain't the same. No.
Yeah, because you acting weird. Yeah. Like my friend said, this lady was at the drive-thru and he was asking her some questions, like regular questions, and she was just looking at him crazy. He said, "Man, you acting weird. I'm just gonna call your supervisor." And it was just like, it was funny, but people be so weird. It's so weird, and everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be heard. Just like I told the lady at the funeral, like, ma'am, sit down. Like, come on, we're not even here for that. Like, we here to be happy, and you know, she peaceful now. She where she need to be, you know, with the Lord. So we here to make sure that their family is she leaving them on a good note, and we can help with that. But if you're gonna be up here crying and carrying on, that don't help them. No. Then we can even understand what she was saying. Sorry, y'all. That just really irritated my spirit. I'm like, what is she doing? Who let her up there? Who let her up there? But it's just like during the church service when somebody gives their tell their testimony and the pastor then talk to them first. I'm somebody get her down. Somebody get her down. Somebody get Sister Justice. She flipping out, tripping, telling people about her dark secrets. Ma'am, sit down. But at any rate, we are pushing through. We are pushing through and getting all the stuff that we supposed to have for us. We gonna help everybody with the overflow, but y'all can't dig in the cup no more. Y'all not getting first deals of what I got first.
Exactly. And let me tell you how that principle helps everybody.
Come on.
Because if everyone is operating from a full cup, we don't necessarily need handouts and help.
Yeah, come on.
To survive. At that point, we're creating ideas to come together and thrive. Mm-hmm. Not lean on one another to survive. But in the case we do, some wild happen in case we do have to
that's out of your control.
Stick together and survive. Hey, guess what? Everybody has a full cup to contribute to the survival. Come on, guys. Now y'all got to be able to see that now. I know you can see that.
Come on.
Everybody will have a full cup to be able to contribute to the survival.
And I love that.
Come on. So, you know, it won't be no jealousy around if your cup is full.
It won't exist.
It can't exist. It can't be no poverty around if your cup is full. You know what I'm saying? The overflow is the tide. Man. That's what the tide is supposed to be.
Come on.
You know, the tithe is different. It's considered something different today. The tithe is the overflow.
You say it's considered something different today.
Man.
Y'all, somebody get Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed be on y'all dick in real life, in real time.
I'm trying to listen. The tithe is considered something different, but the tithe is the overflow.
Yeah.
When in the Old Testament, when the gardeners planted their garden, it was mandated.
Yeah.
By God for them to leave a portion
Come
for
on.
You know, the overflow for the people who didn't have land to grow food. You know what I'm saying? To leave it for the, I don't want to say peasants or whatever, but to leave it for the because they used the word like that. It was something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he mandated, no, you don't clear all the crops. Leave a certain percentage for those that don't have. They're gonna come behind you and check on that. But yeah, you fill your cup up.
That reminds me of the story of Ruth in the Bible. You know, when she went through that, and her the mother-in-law and all. It was I love that book. So anyway, but I just feel like what you saying that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
And nobody is thinking about the less fortunate, the people that's going without. And we sit there on our high horses. And I say we, because we all have done something to the extent where we could have did better. You know. But if I can help people, however I can, I will. But what I learned is, like you said, I can't pour from an empty cup.
No.
So at the end of the day, if I know me doing this for you is gonna have me and my kids in a poorhouse, I can't do it. It's a real thing. And it's not for me to be counting your pennies and saying, well, why are you in this situation anyway? That's not what it's about. I'm just telling you, I can't do it. I can't do it. Look, I might not be able to do that, but I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Or have you thought about, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll even try to give you another resource. If I can't be the resource, I'm going to pass you one. You know, because I try to be resourceful.
And that's help. That's help.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully the ones who need the help can understand how help is and how help is dressed up. It don't look like you think it ought to look like all the time. You know, but yeah, man, your cup, man, everybody is responsible for their own cup.
Yes, they are. And on that note, we're gonna give y'all some Kiki Wine future event. Nothing in the world.
Nothing in this world. I wouldn't do.
No, that's right. Okay. So, what we gonna do next Saturday? Oh, next Saturday we're gonna have a guest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a guest next Saturday, and stay tuned. Y'all will see it when y'all see it. You gotta tune in next Saturday, 6 to 7, and we'll have a special guest on here as well. Even though my co-host, he's a special guest each time, but we're gonna have another special guest.
Absolutely. Hey, it's always special on Jess Talks, man. I hope y'all having a great time, just like we are. It's amazing to be on this platform. It's amazing to have real conversations where we can trigger growth and trigger understanding.
Positive triggers.
Yes, yeah. Or you know, if it's negative, we can always turn those frowns upside down.
Come on here. Come on.
We can flip them. You know, the energy don't matter because the solution is better.
Come on.
Like we here with solutions, or we here to talk about solutions. So it's great to be a part of this platform. I'm honored to be here, and I'm happy that you decided to expand the dialogue and the way to just really trigger real change and thoughts in people, and hopefully they can have conversations at home.
Yeah. everybody is looking for something. Everybody wants some assistance. Everybody wants something positive to happen for them. And so it's up to you to make those things take place. Mm-hmm. Like looking in the mirror, what do I need to do better? How can I do better? Who can I help? Who have I missed the opportunity to help? Because sometimes, like you said, it's not always mandatory. Like somebody just might need a listening ear. So what's wrong with just saying, hey man, you know, I can't do this, but if you tell me more about it, maybe I can get you to the people you need to talk to.
Exactly.
So
exactly. I like that. I like that. For real, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your support.
That's good.
I appreciate your support. So KERB, we are back. We're back again. 1, 2, 3. We are wrapping up for this evening, and today was episode 37. That's crazy. YouTube, I've been on here 37 episodes on KERB live, radio broadcasting. That is I'm excited about that. I'm gonna clap for myself. I'm gonna clap for myself because. So if y'all not excited, I don't care. I'm excited, okay? Because again, even though y'all don't believe me, I really am shy. In real life, I'm always feeling like maybe I didn't say that right, or maybe I should have did it this way. I don't necessarily care about like what y'all think about me like that, but I care about if what I'm saying makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because important. People not gonna like you just because they don't like you, and I'm fine with that. That don't bother me. That never has been a problem for me. Because people are like, man, you've been talking to the same people all these years. I say, well, they the people I trust.
That's it.
I don't have a reason to be getting a new friend or a new this because my people solid. So I'm good on that.
And I already poured all the trust I had out of my old cup.
Yeah.
The new trust I put in this new cup is the trust I got for myself.
For myself.
I got to trust me first.
I got to trust me first.
Yeah, I ain't got no more.
Talking about I choose me. I choose me.
Just like that.
One of them kids told me this some years ago. I asked him to do something. It was something he was really supposed to do, y'all. Mm-hmm. Let's start there. These kids are so funny. I'm just going to say that. Children are hilarious to me. I ain't going to lie. That's one reason I don't mind teaching because it's very entertaining. Mm-hmm. This boy told me, I said, man, you need to turn in your word, blah, blah, blah. He said, Miss Boss, I'm tired. I choose me. Boy, get on my face and turn in their work, and it was funny. But when he said that, that's for real. Yeah, sometimes you do gotta choose you, even if it's the wrong thing.
Chose the F.
My boy chose, he did choose the F. Wow. It was funny though. And they know I'm the one. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you exactly what you heard. I ain't gonna be mean to you and that. I'll say, you know what, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you what you get. But you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Stand on that, big baby. Stand on it. I just feel like growing up, it was things that we just wouldn't do that now these kids do without a second thought. Have you noticed that?
Yes, they're fearless.
Fearless.
But we raised them to be as such.
I know.
We did that.
And why did we do that? Look, why did we do that?
Because we didn't want to stay young. We wanted to grow up old. Young. We grew up early.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us, man, we felt like mom and them was tripping and holding us back from experiences. And man, when we come to adulthood, it slapped us in the face anyway.
Knocked you out.
Slapped you in the face anyway. So the children today, we raised them like that.
They can kill this. They ain't bothered. They ain't worried about it. They trying to figure out why we still talking to them about it.
They don't give a damn. And they'll tell you.
They'll tell you.
They'll tell you.
They ain't doing no tripping.
Yeah.
They ain't doing no tripping.
Yeah.
And, you know, I ain't gonna lie though. In a way, I ain't mad at that. But in another way, I'm worried for them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be worried for them.
Because it's like...
They know how to work together. It's us. We got to be worried for us.
I guess so.
Because they'll get rid of us.
Real quick. You ain't lying.
Shit. Most of us is out of shape. They can't fight.
I got a good 10 minutes in me.
I got 10. I got a high 10. I got a high 10.
I passed that 10. I'm going to have to give me some. I'm going to start picking shit up. I ain't going to lose. I'm going to fight to the win.
I got to get that 10 to 20.
I'm have to, man, look.
I'm jogging. I'm working it out. I got to get that 10 to 20 because, man, If you're not
but on average, you in a fight, they ain't never that long though. Usually, a good fight is about 5-6 minutes. Cause somebody gonna get tired of knocked out.
That's long.
I'm saying if it's like a fight where they really
they knocking you out
in.
today in about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
exactly. 30, 45.
Yeah. Well, I guess so because now kids don't really fight for real. They just do the dirty stuff, slick stuff.
Boy, they train. They been in MMA classes. You know, they know how to hit your kneecap, and we get the high. Sprain our ACL.
Man, when I was a police officer, a kid kicked the side of my knee. I almost killed that little girl.
See what I'm saying?
I did. I had to catch myself.
See?
I had to catch myself. She was about to be out of there, y'all. Yeah. But you know, God is good.
Hey,
we put about 3 charges on her though. We got her. We got her. We did get her. I ain't gonna even hold you.
She ain't kicking no more.
She ain't kicked nobody else's knee. I guarantee you that. But it's on that note, we're most definitely pushing through all of it. For those of you that didn't catch Truthful Thursday, go check that out. That was that title, Push Through All of It, because that is a real thing. We're not going to stop in this area. Everything must be fruitful. Everything is going to be on points sooner or later.
Sooner or later, man. Push through, guys. Stay encouraged. Do some reading. Do some meditation. You know, I'm big on prayer. Do some prayer. And a second component of prayer is not just you talking and requesting things.
Come on.
We have to be disciplined enough to sit silently and listen for a response. And if you don't hear nothing, it's because that relationship is not strong enough. Yeah.
God,
I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
I was that dummy and told me, man, I'm sitting there, I'm quiet. I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear Jay.
Man, that relationship wasn't strong enough. Because as soon as I sit down in a quiet place today, I hear everything.
Sometimes it ain't even quiet and I hear him pushing it.
It don't have to be quiet.
Popping out and showing.
Exactly. So.
But we will see you guys and talk with you guys next Saturday in Jess Talks. And remember, if you look good, you feel good. 9 times out of 10. But y'all be blessed, be amazing, have an amazing Saturday, rest of your Saturday, and a good Sunday. So be blessed. It's Jess and Mr. Reed.
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
YouTube, you don't have to go home.
Right. But we getting off
But you got to get off this iPad.
All right, y'all.
We appreciate you.